Hey there, y'all. I haven't been doing videos just because I haven't been feeling well, so let's get one out today. Okay, what should we talk about? RBG just died, Ruth Bader Ginsburg. I'm sure you're well aware. I think that just got a lot of people's attention. Like if the Trump shit show hasn't woken up people, this one has, because the implications go far beyond the next 4 years for a potential Trump term. This goes to 30, 40, beyond on the Supreme Court if Trump gets another appointment, effectively making the court a 6-3 vote. So that's, this is really it's even worse than Trump, which few things are worse than Trump. Very few things. Mitch McConnell is probably one thing that's worse than Trump. But not many things are. And him filling another appointment, yeah, that's that's bad. I think the Dems can obviously expand the courts in the future if they get a supermajority and, they have it all locked up and then, they have the Senate votes, they'll do it. And I think they should. Just out of spite. But, obviously out of necessity. But also to spite Mitch McConnell and his Machiavellian, shit show that he puts on in the Senate. It's been 4 months since the House passed their portion of the next COVID bill, and Mitch McConnell's been sitting on it for 4 months. He's a piece of shit. He's human garbage. That's, once again, he's worse than Trump. At least with Trump, you have a wild card chance with getting somewhere good. Wild card's chance, but still a chance. With McConnell, you have exactly no chance of getting anywhere. Anywhere near the word progress. Mitch McConnell is anti-progress. But yeah, I think this is going to motivate Democrats even more so than the anti-Trump vote. So this is a big opportunity for Biden to lock this up before the election. If it wasn't already. I think he has like a 6-8 national point lead, which really doesn't matter because it's only the swing states that really matter. And I see a lot of swing state polls that has Biden and Trump sitting in the margin of error. That should scare the hell out of you. The last thing we want to see is a Biden-Trump poll sitting in the margin of error in a swing state like Michigan or Pennsylvania or Ohio. I think Ohio's pretty solid red these days, but maybe at one time. But it's good for the Democrats now to rally the base. They raised $91 million in like 24 hours. That's unheard of. That's a new record. That's a new fundraising record for Act Blue. That is stunning. So this is a good thing. If we can block the appointment that Mitch McConnell and Trump are setting up here, I see a landslide coming with the news of RBG's death. It just all signs are pointing towards it. And we're going to watch the polls a little bit more now because I think that extra support is kicking in and it should show up in certain polls. So that's something to look out for. But the polls aren't really that impressive. I'm not impressed with any polls. A 6-8 point national average. Hillary, that was like Hillary. I think Hillary was like 4 or 5, to be honest. But still, I'm not happy with 6-8. Biden was at 10-12, like back in the springtime. No one should be losing like this to Donald Trump. It should have been a blowout in 2016. It should be a blowout in 2020. But once again, the Democrats put up the most milquetoast, god-awful candidates that no one wants. In the primary, nobody wanted Joe Biden. In the primary, nobody wanted Kamala Harris. And, you know, they did their coup on Bernie, and, you know, we're stuck with them. Because the establishment used their weight, their power against us to prop up these candidates. These are propped up candidates. Listen, I am voting for Biden and Harris. Don't get me wrong. But these are propped up candidates in the rigged two-party system. Because you just have to go back to the primary. Nobody wanted them. Nobody. Remember Kamala was leading in the primary, and then she had that one spat with Tulsi Gabbard exposing her god-awful record, and that was it. Kamala was done. It was just like... But once again, they used their power. They used their power against us. And you know what? That political equity is done and dried up after this election. So I'm not worried about him using it again. I really see the new guard shaping and taking form, the Justice Democrats, AOC, you know, new entries like Cori Bush, you know, and a whole bunch of other progressive Democrats are really going to be taking hold in the Democratic establishment in the years to come. So I feel optimistic that what Bernie has laid for us, the groundwork that Bernie Sanders has laid out for us, will in fact bear amazing progressive fruit in the future. It is in the future. So, gotta stay optimistic for it. As hard as that may be. But, yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm just rambling here about a bunch of stuff. But let me know what you think about RBG. What you think about Biden-Harris. Like, share, subscribe, click the bell.